Hi everyone! Welcome back to another video with wonderful boys, and today we're in Jakarta. And the hotel that we're in today is?
The Ritz-Carlton Jakarta Pacific Place.
Yep. So in Jakarta, there's actually two Ritz-Carlton. One of it is actually this at Pacific Place. And the distance from airport to this hotel by private transfer is about an hour or so. So of course depending on traffic condition. But given the situation in Jakarta, it's usually about an hour plus lah, because it's quite jammed. Okay, and the food options around here, shopping options is actually quite good because we are located in the heart of the Jakarta, and it's just right beside Pacific Place Mall, which a lot of branded goods shopping options around. Yep. And the room category that we got today is
the larger guest room. So this room is actually about 87 square meters, so it's actually very generously sized. And there's a huge area where it combines the living space as well as the bedroom with great views of the city. So if you are someone who actually likes city views, we're above the 20th floor, so you actually get great views. And there's also a very nice marble bathroom with a nice soaking tub with a television, as well as overlooking the city skyline as well. So we're going to get to see this room a bit later. And also all the rooms in this property is very special. It has access to the club lounge, and this club lounge has 5 different presentations of food, starting from the breakfast to the afternoon tea, lunch, dinner, as well as there's desserts as well. So basically it's an all-day dining. You can come whenever you want, eat as much as you would like. So we're very excited to share with you as much as possible the club lounge experience. So we're also going to show you the facilities if the time and the weather permits. Hopefully the weather is good in Jakarta. It rarely rains, I think. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, and hopefully we'll get to share all this with you later.
Yep. So before we proceed to the room tour, if you are not yet subscribed, new here, please help us click below, click the subscribe button. Yeah, just there, just click it. Yeah, just one click away. Okay? And if you've done so, if you're not turned on notification, please do so.
Yeah.
Because you will be notified when we have got new contents coming up. Okay, so without further ado, shall we check out the room?
Yep.
Let's go. Hi, so this is the larger guest corner room at Ritz-Carlton Pacific Place, Jakarta. So once you come in here, right, you can put your card key over here, and this is the light switch to this whole entryway. So let me show you on the right side here what it leads to. It's actually the walk-in closet. Okay, this walk-in closet is actually quite spacious, and there's a mirror over here as well for you to check your bearings. So luggage rack, a lot of space for you to put your stuff, lots of hangers. Okay, if you want to iron your clothes, ironing board, iron. Also safe over here, and over here is actually the shoe polish, the laundry bag, and even more shelving for you. Okay, and over here, right, there's one door that leads to the toilet, but I'll not show you now, we'll see it later. Okay, let's go back to the entryway. So right in front of the door is actually the minibar and pantry area. Okay, over here you can see a lot of snacks, chocolates and all that, but it's all chargeable. Okay, the prices is over here, and the coffee machine, capsules over here. Okay, they have also a selection of tea, not a lot, but yep, quite a few lah. Okay, sugar and all the creamer as well. Okay, over here you can find glasses and mini fridge over here. It's actually stocked with items, but once again, it is chargeable. Yep. If you want water, they have bottled waters just over here. If you need more, just call them lah. They will send it up. Okay, so moving past this entryway into the whole living area. So the first thing you see is actually this, I would say 3-seater sofa. Yeah, it's quite comfortable and comes with a nice coffee table. You can actually dine here as well. Have a little afternoon tea party if you want to. Okay, and they actually provided us with amenity, a welcome amenity, some balloons for decoration as well. Very thoughtful of them. But it's just that this whole sitting area, it's a little bit weird because it faces a direction that is a little bit weird lah. I'll show you later why. Okay, so beside this whole sitting area, it's a bed. It's a king size bed. It's very comfortable, I feel. Okay, do you like recently I had this question, do you like firmer bed or softer bed? To me, I prefer firmer beds. So tell me, what's your preference? Tell me below. Okay, beside the bed, right, they actually have bedside table on both sides as well. Okay, and this is over here, they have the control panel for the lights. Okay, if you need to charge your stuff, over here they actually have a power plug, but this side they actually need an international plug to plug in. Okay, but if you don't have, it's okay. They actually have the normal plug over on this side here. Okay, the normal plug, and also if you don't have the plug and you just use USB, they have two ports over here, so you can just straight away plug in the USB and you can charge your devices. Okay, so the bedside lamp is the same, and there's a phone over here. Okay, so on the side here, it's another lounge area, a huge space I would say, for you to move around. You want to do some jumping jack, exercise, HIIT, yeah, go ahead. Okay, so another chair here for you to lounge around. This is a city view, it's really quite nice. In fact, right, just now we were looking out and we saw people at the field there playing soccer and having penalty shootout. And we can sort of hear their excitement, screams through the window. Not very loud, but can hear a little bit lah. Okay, so right in front of the bed, slightly angled as well. Okay, is a huge TV. Okay, I think this is quite a new model because it's very thin. Yeah, so you can input your HDMI cable just directly into the TV. Okay, and if you need to put a laptop here to extend, okay, you can just put the plug behind. Yeah, so all the cabinets here are empty actually, so you can put your stuff. Okay, soft closing. No noise. Yeah, beside the TV is the work desk area. So it's quite a generous space. You can do your things, do your writing. There's pen provided, phone, and I think this is a Bluetooth speaker. And actually, I find this light is very elegant as well. Okay, but the power points are hidden over here. But if you want to output your stuff right into a TV, you can't do it over here. There's no ports over there. You have to do directly at the TV. Okay, just remember that. Yeah, and as you walk, you can watch the soccer if there are people playing lah. Okay, so one of the highlight of the room I would say is a toilet. I quite like the toilet. It's not very big, not very small, but very well space designed. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is the toilet. It's a marble toilet. Okay, it's not very big, but I think design-wise it's quite well space managed. Yeah, space management is good. I mean, yeah. So on the left side here, once you come in, it's a bathtub, and it's actually quite a big bathtub. You can get to enjoy the TV as well, and the TV is actually about 32 inches, so it's quite big. Okay, and also at the same time you can look out the window if you want to. Yep, and if you are shy, the control for the blind is automated over here. Okay, yeah, yep, there you go. Okay, but for now I just want to lift it open. Okay, and our infinity towels is just behind the bathtub on the rack there. Just beside it is actually the his and her basin. Okay, small towels over here, and amenities all over here. Simple ones. I don't think it's branded or anything. Yeah, because there isn't any brand on it. Okay, what's it called? Hair dryer is over there at the bottom there. Okay, there's a plug here if you want to use. Okay, and right beside it is actually the toilet bowl. And guess what? It's automated bidet toilet. I love it. Okay, and guess it's heated as well. Come on, all hotels should have this. Okay, this is like it enhances the experience of using the toilet. Okay, right in front of the toilet bowl is a freestanding shower. Okay, so something I like about this shower area is that if you look at the floor, okay, it has got this lifted area. I don't know what you call it. So the water will actually flow down and flow into the sinkhole. So you don't really have the flooded feel. Okay, it comes with a overhead shower. This is not rain shower lah, right? Okay, and also a hand-out shower. Okay, shower gel, shampoo is all over here. Okay, so just now I mentioned to you when we're at the wardrobe area, right? There's another door. So the door actually leads to this toilet, which is this door. If I open it, you see the wardrobe area. Ta-da! Yeah, so if you want privacy, you are using the toilet, please lock 2 doors. Okay, just remember. Yeah, so once again, that's about it for the room tour. This is actually the larger corner guest room. It's about 87 square meters. This room, right, actually comes with, this hotel actually comes with 5 presentation at the club lounge. So we'll show it to you later on if you have time for that. And also, actually they provide 2 pressing of clothing per day. Yep. Okay, and also if time permits, right, we'll show you other amenities like the swimming pool, the gym, and whatnot. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so we're now at the pool deck, which is actually a very nice, like a garden-like place. You can see lots of greeneries and flowers around me, and this basically leads to the pool area, which I'm going to show you in just a few seconds. So right over here, and we can actually see that, I'm not sure if you can see the pool over here, but there you can see there are lots of like sun decks which are around here, lots of seating spaces where you can just sit down and enjoy the view, or maybe do a suntan. It's actually pretty empty. I would say it's quite nice. So there are lots of like I wouldn't say it's a cabana, but yeah, it's a place for you to lounge, showering space here. And over here is actually the pool area. So the pool actually isn't that big. I would say it's a good size. It's a regular shape for you to do like some sort of a laps if you want, or just to basically just enjoy the water, you know. So fountains there, some greeneries around. Nothing much, but I guess it's okay for a pool here. So yeah, this is about for the pool. I'm going to add in some clips, some B-rolls for the fitness center at the end of the video, so stay tuned to that. Alright, good morning. So this is one of the 5 presentations of food at the club lounge. So all the meals are actually served in the club lounge. Actually a very nice place. I would say that it's very cozy and there's not that many people. There are various kind of seats that are available depending on what you like. Alright, so basically when you're seated, they will ask you what kind of beverage you want. They have a whole range of beverage like coffee, tea, fresh fruit juices like the watermelon, honeydew and orange juice. You can also request for a specific drink that you would like, and they do have all kinds of soft drinks as well as sparkling water, mineral water. They do have that. Right, so for now, this particular part, I'll just talk about the breakfast. And basically, this is like a buffet. You basically go to the counters and actually choose what you want. For now, they actually scoop the item for you. So, alright, so maybe we go through something that we're more familiar of, like the American breakfast. In this case, we have the scrambled eggs, eggs done your way, whatever eggs that you want. It comes with whatever size you want, like the wedges, sausages, and the grilled tomatoes. So it's actually pretty nice. You can choose the eggs that you like, and you can also opt to have like a pre-order kind of like a dish that you want. So in this case, I ordered an eggs benedict. So this is actually not at the buffet line, but you can request for it, and they say that you can request for a lot of different things, and yeah, basically just request and then they see whether they can do it for you. So that's pretty interesting, not just for breakfast but for all the meal presentations. Okay, so let's move on to talk about the local food items, and in this case we have a plate here, and in this plate we have, you can see the nasi goreng, the mee goreng, as well as vegetables. This is the chicken, and also the barramundi fish. Sorry, this is the barramundi fish and this is the chicken, right? Quite interesting, the way that they cook it. I mean, when you come to Indonesia, it's always go for the local food. It's always a good idea. And in these bowls that we have here is actually the soto ayam, which actually looks really good. They actually carve it so that it will actually remain heated. And they also do have porridge. This is the plain porridge with various condiments like the chicken, eggs, shallots, as well as the croutons. Looks very nice as well. And also we can talk a little bit, they do have like a salad bar, and in this case I opted for the quinoa with whatever vegetables that you want. You can of course choose to have lettuce and other options as well. Alright, so there's also various pastries, like in this plate here there's a chocolate Danish pastry, English muffin. They do have various like a pineapple themed pastry as well. So that's, if it's something that you like, that's quite a good option here. And to end up, of course, you can have like fresh fruits. In this case, watermelon, honeydew. There's also pineapples, papaya, blueberry, strawberry, and you can also have like grains and with yogurt. That's something that you would enjoy for your breakfast. So there's lots of food. It's free flow. It's actually from 6:30 to 10:30 in the morning. And yeah, this is the first presentation, so I'll see you later for the other meal presentation. Bye. Alright, so we're just about to check out here from our stay at the Ritz-Carlton Jakarta Pacific Place. So let's do a quick summary about our stay. So previously I mentioned that the club lounge actually has 5 meal presentations, and earlier you saw about the breakfast. So basically breakfast, there's a lot of options that are available. And you can also, on top of the buffet spread, you can request for a certain dish that you would like. For example, like an eggs Benedict, or if you want like fried rice or fried noodles, you can also request for that in advance, or even on the day itself, if you feel like eating, you can just ask for it. So we also had like waffles, pancakes, we just asked on request. There's a bit of ice cream for the little ones to enjoy. So how do you find the breakfast?
I think the breakfast, the choices there is okay. But like he said, if you don't want whatever is there, you can actually request with the chef what you want. So they will try to their best to actually accommodate what you want and give you as requested lah.
Yeah.
Yep. So and the service at the club lounge is very good. So actually they even try to remember what you want in your previous orders, like previous days lah. So like your drinks orders, they will actually try to remember and check with you, is this what you want?
Yeah. So we'll talk a bit more about the service later on at the end. Let's move on to talk about the next meal presentation, which is the lunch. So normally if you have the breakfast, it's almost impossible to eat the lunch because you'll be so full. So we had lunch twice, on the first day and the last day. The lunch-wise, they say it is a light lunch, but actually it's very heavy.
Yeah.
It's so much food and in large portions, and really good variety, I felt.
Yes. In fact, I would say always try their noodles. Noodles is actually quite good.
Yeah. So moving on from that, there's an afternoon tea from 2:30 p.m. onwards. The afternoon tea is a much smaller scale, kind of like a meal presentation, but there's still enough items like we have the typical scones that you expect, but there's also local items like curry puff. There's also some local cakes as well.
Sandwiches as well.
Sandwiches also. So if you're just there to get some beverages and some light bites, it's also okay. I thought the afternoon tea was also okay. Yeah?
Yep.
So and then of course the final 2 presentations are the dinner and the chocolates. They actually overlap with each other. And the dinner is also something like lunch, where it's a huge spread of items, and also of course you can choose the beverages that you want. It's a free flow all day. And how do you find the dinner?
Dinner-wise, the setting is very good because it's at night. At daytime, try not to sit near the window because it can get quite hot. At night, the view is nice. You see the city lights. And then also at the same time you enjoy your dinner, the food, a lot of options. So and also they actually have a sushi bar, like a sushi bar. Even though I would say the standard of the presentation, the cutting that is not there, but the food quality is there lah.
Yeah, the food quality for all the bills I think is very good, and they really prepare using fresh ingredients. I feel the soups, we love the soups, and also you can pre-order satay. The satay here is really good. Yeah, it's not those small satays that you see in Singapore. It's really fat ones, very juicy, very tender, and very flavorful. So I strongly recommend that. If you like spicy, I recommend the fried rice. You must tell them that you want very spicy because it's just really good. Everything here is just good. And also, if let's say on days that you don't see the sushi bar, you can actually
still request.
Sashimi. The sashimi, I find it fresh, but as I said, the cutting may not be good, but it's very fresh. Yeah. So okay, we can move on to talk about the hotel itself. And this hotel, the location, I like the location. It's right on top of the Pacific Place Mall. So I think it's quite convenient. You can have access to lots of things at the mall. I mean, you don't need to go for the dining options because there's lots of food here already.
Yeah.
But there are lots of shops as well as I believe cinema. We went to the cinema also over there.
The cinema over here, they actually have 3 different classes, like a normal one, and also a gold class, which is a sofa, as well as a velvet class, which is like a sofa bed kind of setting.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and okay, move on to talk about the check-in experience. I think the check-in experience was good. There is a like initial check-in at the first floor of the hotel, and basically just take your passport and you just confirm your room, and then they bring you up to the room to
continue the process.
Yeah, basically the rest of the formalities. So it's actually very comfortable. You can just they didn't really show us around the room, but they did. It's just very comfortable environment. You know, you don't have to queue up with other people. So that aspect is very good. Yeah, and the room itself. This is the corner larger guest room. It's actually very spacious. I find it very spacious for a non-suite room. How do you find the room?
I think the space itself, of course, I would have much preferred a segregation between the living room as well as the bedroom. But then again, that room is really very spacious, so no complaint. You can actually really move around. You can actually do your exercise, whatever, in the room itself because it's really so much space for you to move around. You have kids running around, it's fine as well.
Yeah. And I really do like that. I believe that it is a recently renovated room because when you look at the photos or videos previously of the previous guests, the carpet is different. The wallpaper is not so new. So I think it is recently refurbished during the pandemic period. Yeah, I do enjoy the room. I do enjoy the bathroom. I think it is very nice, black marble bathroom theme. And we have like a soaking tub that overlooks the city with a television, a full-size television. And it's just very relaxing. You just don't want to leave the room, I feel.
I think the only complaint that we have is the soundproofing of the window.
Yeah.
So I think because there were some activities going on during the day, not during the day, I mean during the night as well. Yeah, so the cars actually went, high speed along the road, and then we can actually hear the sound. And like very, very early in the morning, like maybe 6, 7 a.m., we can also hear people playing football just across the...
Well, they're cheering. So
cheering, yeah. But then again, because they were cheering using a loudspeaker with microphones and all that.
Yeah, how legal that is.
Yeah.
But okay, so actually this is the corner guest room, corner larger guest room, but they gave us an upgrade on the last 2 nights in a corner suite, which is actually very, very sizable. And we have actually a video. We're going to put it up maybe in a couple of weeks' time. We'll just put it up here.
Yeah, we'll link it when it's up.
Yeah. And you can have a look at that one. It's also very beautiful. Actually, the room we're in right now on the last day here. All right, so we can move on to talk about the facilities that the hotel has. The swimming pool and the fitness center. You can start with the swimming pool first.
The swimming pool is a little bit odd shape. So if you want to swim lap, I don't really think so. And I'm not sure what is the furthest distance from one end to the other end. So it's a bit weird if you're going to swim lap. So I'll probably just take it as a leisure pool.
Yeah.
And area for you to actually rest around the sun decks or that, I think it's very comfortable because it's not like those typical sun bench where it's hard surface, but these are actually cushioned as well. Yeah, and the towels they provide over there, and it's quite large. And also they actually provide cold bottled water as well if you want because of the heat. So they actually provide that, which is good.
Yeah. So the fitness center is also, I would say, nice. It's not like the biggest fitness center in a hotel, but it's actually quite a good size. There are lots of equipment available from the cardio equipment, and also you have the weight selections which are quite good. I thought that they prepared some cold towels, cold beverages for you. It's very thoughtful, and it's actually a comfortable space. I don't think it was crowded a couple of times that we were there. So I don't really have any complaints about that. So yeah, it's pretty good, right? So last we will talk about the service of this of our experience of 4-night stay here at this property. So you can start first.
Well, I think the service-wise, I wouldn't say it's like perfect. There's always room for improvement everywhere. But I would say this is as good as it gets lah. For Ritz-Carlton experience, it's really good because the feel of the staff that we mingle very frequently. We do have like very close conversation. Like they'll actually also like tell us where we should go for visiting and all that. And also they remember, like I mentioned earlier about the meals, like what is your favorite orders and all that. They will come to you. Oh, do you have? We want to pre-order your dinner tonight, or pre-order your items for tomorrow morning breakfast and all that. Yeah. Fantastic.
So actually, I find that the highlight is that they remember your names. I think even those that we don't really communicate often, they do remember your names, they do remember your orders. I mean, they do have like how they communicate among themselves. It doesn't matter, but they greet you by your names. Only the first day that we were there, then they asked us for our room number. After that, it's just no longer room number. It's basically calling you by your names already. And there's actually quite a lot of guests. So I think it's quite commendable that they can. I mean, they retrain to do this. And yeah, I mean, we felt that everything felt very personalized. And as I mentioned, they also offered to craft an itinerary for you. So I actually received an email today, this morning, from one of the front office manager that they prepared some itinerary for us and see if you want to go there with some pictures. So that's actually very, very nice. And also, if you're celebrating a special occasion, you should inform them, because they do prepare some nice gestures. Although there's lots of food, even though you feel like getting any additional cake, it seems like you won't eat it. But it's a gesture, the thought that matters, and photo opportunity. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. So really a very good experience here. If you're planning to stay in Jakarta and if this is within your budget, then we definitely recommend this property.
Yep. So that's about it. If you're not yet subscribed to our video, please do so below.
Yeah, below here.
And turn on the notification bell. And if you know anyone's going to Jakarta or would be interested in our content, please share this video with them so that they actually enjoy as well. Okay, so that's about it for this video.
Yeah.
For more similar contents, right over there.
Over there, yes.
And again, subscribe just below. Okay, that's
Yeah.
it. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.